are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Loving on Children Child Care presents a new child care that you can bring your child with and we can have fun. It's in the Buck County, but she also cares for kids that's in the Philadelphia area also. She has first shift openings, she provides the meals, and she has virtual learning. Bring your kids on over here and we can play all together at Loving on Children. And you can reach her at ashlynwilliams76@gmail.com. The link is down below.
Hey family, how's everybody doing? I see we got family in the house. Hey Danae, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, lady. I see you in the building. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you very much. Oh, you guys, I come running in here.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you. Thank you, Danae, for the super chat. You guys, we've got a lot to talk about today. Woo! There's a lot of stuff going on. And thank everybody for putting emojis in there. You guys are making me feel good. Hey, Elaine done popped up in here. Thank you, Elaine. I see you in the building. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, you guys, I've been missing you guys. Oh, you guys don't know how much I've been missing you. Thank you for the super chat. We're going to rock it today. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot. Here we go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, I see Elaine is still in the building. She says, I am gonna bless you twice. You mean it. You deserve it. Thank you for the super chat, Elaine. You is in the building. Thank you for the super chat. And we've got Betty in here too. Betty said, let me see it. Let me see where you at, Betty. I see you over here. I see you in the building. Thank you, Betty. Thank you for the super chat, Elaine and Betty. I got one for you guys. Here we go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Thank you for the super chat, Elaine and Betty. Thank you guys for the super chat and thank you for dancing with me, you guys. We gonna rock it, rock it, rock it. We gonna get into some stuff today. You guys, I know y'all been in your feelings. We gonna talk about it. You guys, I've got some stuff to share with you. I was trying to make phone calls. I've been busy all day. I ran down here and yes, your girl been busy, 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 busy. I want to share some stuff with you guys. Hit that thumbs up as you come in. Thank you. Thank you. Patty says, I hit thumbs up. Can't afford super chat. That's all right. Because we got Carla Jefferson in the building. She said, I'll put it in for you. Thank you, Carla. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you. You are highly appreciated. Thank you, ladies. Everybody and above. Thank you guys for the super chat.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, thank ya. Thank ya. I see Freddie E. Johnson in the house. She said, thank ya. I know you guys. Yeah, I know you guys like it. When you see the former president, he in there, he just be dancing, you know. He know he got it going on. He be just dancing. You be wanting to dance too. I'm just saying. I know you guys do, because when I see him, I be wanting to get up and do a little jiggle. My husband say, calm down now. I'm just telling you the truth. Some people got that little jiggle make you want to dance. I see Sonia Watts in the building. Carol Stanford is in the building. Peggy Toe. I see I'm hollering, I'm shouting out Armaz. I see Tina Powers in the building. And you guys, if you don't know, if you're not a part of the channel, please subscribe to this channel. I be wanting to come on. You guys be missing some stuff. Some stuff get deleted. You guys don't get to see it. Shell is in the building. I see you. Brown Sugar is in the building. I see you. And do your jiggle. Hey, there you go, Southern Sass. There you go. Yes, yes, yes. But we're gonna have a lot of stuff coming up. I see Andrea Maxwell is in the building. Thank all the mods for showing up and gonna help Elaine Bruner. She said, "You right, SP." I know, I know. I just hate. I hate what we're gonna have to talk about today, but we're gonna talk about it, you guys. We're gonna talk about it. Okay, Danae is in the building. Thank you. We appreciate you. If you guys don't know, we do our super chat because this is how we come up with the money to do the things that we need to do. So thank you, Danae, for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, that little girl said, whip it good. She said she ain't playing. She said, she seen her mama do something like that. She's stunned like her mama. That's why she did it like that, you guys. She was getting it on. We're gonna talk about the two missing boys in California City, you guys. We're gonna talk about it. Oh, Katrina Hickman. She said, keep it up, keep it up. I see you in the building. She said, keep it up. I gotta find you though. Where are you at? My computer runs slow, slow, slow. You ain't showed up over here yet, but I don't know why you ain't showed up. Let me go up some. I see Danae. There you go. There you go. I knew I was going to find you somewhere. Thank you, Katrina, for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat, lady. Much, much appreciated.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Let me see. Oh, the only person I didn't reach out to today was T Star. I got to get with her. I try to remember from where I was at who needed those links. And the only person I didn't get it to was T Star. I see Candy Richardson is in the building. She said, she said, leave it on up there because I'm sure finna put it on in there. Thank you for the super chat. She says, anything for the kids. Thank you, Candy Richardson. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, lady. Thank you for the super chat. Woo. Let's
Thank you. Thank you.
woo. Oh my goodness. Let me share some with you guys. We got Nisi B in the building. Nisi B is in the building. She says, I want to place a billboard along the I-10 on the golf course, the corridor of the golf course. Girl, I-10, where you at, Nisi B? And Elaine says, I'm up in the house. She says she is up in the house. We got Elaine up in there. I'm trying to find Nisi B. Nisi B is up in there. She says along I-10. I don't know where that's at. I-10. I don't know. We're going to have to find it.
Thank you. Thank you.
She says Mobile, Alabama. Well, Mobile, Alabama. You guys, woo. Well, you know what? We're trying to talk to some more. She said my sister might be able to find someone near Nola, Mississippi. Well, shoot, y'all better get it. And then one says I-10 runs from Texas to Florida. Well, you guys, we can't cover everything, but we can do some conversations and some. We got to find out with some other stuff. Hey, no angel, what's going on? I-10 is west to east in Texas, and then Axelot says Orleans. Oh my goodness, you guys! Lola's in the building. Okay, Lola, we gotta people trying to do something in I-10. We don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do. Lola, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate you, lady. Thank you for the super chat. You going with your bag.
Thank you. Thank you.
Woo! Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, you guys, let's get into some conversations today. Let's get in some conversations. The I-10 runs through California. Hey, Daniela, how you doing? And Mr. Rooster is in the house. Mr. Rooster. Mr. Rooster came in and said, Sonya Watts, what's up? Woo woo. Anyway, you guys, Cheryl said, those men, yum, yum. Yes, yes, yes. You guys, we always need something to pick us up. Hey, Tori, how you doing? How you doing, Mr. Rooster? Hi, I'm blessed. How you doing? Okay, you guys, we're going to go over some things. We're going to open that big can of worms. A lot of people think that we ain't going to do it, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Now, I'm not going to point no fingers. There has been a lot of stuff being going on and being said about this California City boys missing. And I'm going to share some with you. I have been going through. Hold on, you guys. I gotta clean my glasses. Hold on. You know I can't see. Your girl can't see without her glasses. But I definitely can't see if they ain't clean. So anyway, I've been going from channel to channel and chat to chat, and a lot of things that people just now realizing is all the stuff we already knew. We already went through it. They say they don't remember where they got it from because guess what? They don't want to remember where they got it from. But we done already asked these questions about why y'all got that house over there, $136,000 house, and y'all paying $200,000 for it, and why is all the West's name being on it since 2018. Because guess what? That's what we found out, what, 2, 3 months ago. We done already asked all those questions. Oh, it sounds fishy now, right? It sounds fishy when we was talking about them. Everybody was like, SP, I mean, California is expensive. I said, you know what? I ain't never seen a house go up in value $70,000. You ain't did nothing. They ain't built nothing around it. You tell me where they do that at. You tell me. But y'all didn't want to listen to you, girl. You didn't want to listen to me. You thought I didn't know what I was talking about. Now it sounds fishy. I guess maybe it had to come out of somebody else's mouth. I don't know. It sounds fishy now. I done bought enough property to know property value don't go up $70,000 and ain't nothing been built on it or built around it. And everybody else's value of the house stays the same. Now, we did learn some things. Now, I'm going to share with you guys something because I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. You know, there's a thing called law. We have law of the land, law of the streets, law of nature. We have law of the universe. Everything has to work together. Okay. We have laws. Even in spirit, we have laws. Mm-hmm. Certain things you can't do. Even in spirit, you can't do it. Some people say you can, and they think they doing it, and they give people money, and they trying to tell them this, tell them that, and all this other stuff. And they say, "Oh, well, that came true, so I believe that person." I'm not saying that they ain't. I'm saying I don't know. I don't know where they're getting their answer from, but and I don't want to flip a coin to figure it out. But the Lord tells us to stay away from it, so I do. But I don't knock nobody that wants to listen to it or hear it or they believe it. I don't. Anyway, let me share something with you guys. So there's a thing called the law of the universe. And I've been thinking about this for almost 2 or 3 years. And this law of the universe, what it does is everything has a reason. Just like in the Bible, everything has a time and a season for things to happen. So whether you feel like it's a good thing or a bad thing, it's going to happen. It has to happen. Once it happens, then you have to do what you need to do to deal with the situations. Okay. And some people was like, well, where's just the free will at? And, because the Lord or the God that we serve, he knows everything. Where's your free will? Well, you still have free will. Doesn't mean he don't know what your free will is. He knows. Okay. Let's get that straight. Your free will is still your free will, but he just knows about it already. He knew about it before he even made you. So, I mean, you could change your mind, but it doesn't change. It is what it is. And it's his to do what he wants to do with it. Now, there's things in this world, just like in everything else. There's good and there's bad. Okay. You could say good and evil. You could say rich and poor. You could say white and black, right and wrong, left and right, night and day. Everything has an equal to it, but it's the opposite. Okay. Everything. Everything. Okay. Now, this is why we don't mash and smash other channel holders. I don't do it because I don't feel like dealing with that mess. Whether I believe what they say or what they come out with, I see the best in them or the good in them or what I got out of whatever they put out because everybody has something. Doesn't mean I go in there and believe everything because one thing is correct. Now, I can say, some people say, I'm mad because you said something good about Doug or you said something about Doug. Hey, you know what? Doug ain't did nothing to me. Okay. I said that he brought a good point. You get mad about it all you want. I got something good out of what he said. Then I also, and you know what I'm saying? That don't mean I take everything what he says to be gold or right or whatever. Everybody make mistakes. I made some mistakes and I deleted some video footage that we needed. You guys know this. So let me tell you about right and wrong and good and bad and all this other stuff. So the channel holders in YouTube is fighting because they get on a side, so they want to stay on that side. And we always say, and I know I'm going to make some people mad, and I don't really, it doesn't bother me. Like I said, I'd rather stand with God than to stand with the world, and I'm not going to lead nobody in the wrong way or something I don't believe or something that's not right. But I'm going to tell you like a TI is or what I see, and I'm going to share something with you, and I'm going to share something with you that the other channel holders is going to get a hold of later on, maybe down the road or something, and then they'll be like, yeah, y'all check this out. Well, it ain't new to me. It's new to you, but it's not new to me. But one thing, like I said, whether you like somebody or not, or like the person that's got the content, you know sometimes it's a good thing to listen to what other people are saying, but it's not good to entertain all what they say. You guys understand what I'm saying? But when people want the truth, when you start putting a match underneath somebody and you're digging on them and you're cussing them out, they're gonna cuss you out back, and then people are gonna start digging even harder and digging even. You're gonna find stuff. So content creators and YouTube creators, because some of them is not content. Some of them is actually just beefing, trying to get to the next level, maybe the next 1,000 or something, or whatever. But I'm gonna tell you right now, the only way that they can make it to where they're making it is if you entertain it. If you don't entertain it, they'll back off. Trust me, they will back off. So if you don't like something you see, quit looking at it. Stop looking at it, talking about because you know what? If the numbers go down, I guarantee you they'll stop it. So the reason why it's like it is because you guys are entertaining it. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, because what did I say? In order to have energy, you have to have a negative and a positive, and it makes energy. You cannot start the car with just a positive cable on there and the negative is not on there. You need both. You need a negative cable to the positive cable, and it grounded, and you got energy. That's how the universe works. Yes, Great Dane, yin and yang. That's how the universe works. So when somebody has a content over here and you don't like it, you don't have to like it. Maybe it's not for you, but maybe if you listen, you can learn something. And I'm not talking to just one person in here, I'm talking to myself too. So there's a content creator been around for a while or whatever. And you know what? Like I said, you guys don't never know where I'll be at, because I be listening to people. Somebody tell me to go listen, I listen, I sit back while I'm at work, and I sit there and I listen to them, whether I'm in agreement with them or not. Because I try to support everybody. When I come in, I do give them a thumbs up. Like, I don't know. I know you guys don't give me a thumbs up, but if you didn't give me a thumbs up, please go out and give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up, because that's how you support this channel sometimes. When you say you don't have no money, just give a thumbs up. We ain't never asked for anything. We want you to do what the Lord has put in your heart to do. That's all we want you to do. We don't want you to go without sleep, without food, or anything else. If you think it's greater, then that's what you need to do. Okay? Now, I was listening to this content creator. My son is calling me. Hold on, you guys. Let me tell my husband to call my son, because he wants to call me at 5:24. Hold on. Oh, Lord. He would. Hold on. Let me see what he wants. Oh, Lord, 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 Lord.
Hello?
Yes. Honey, your son just called. He said he was ready to move into that house, but the stuff is still in that house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A lot of stuff?
I don't know. I'm on live.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. We got tenant problems. Anyway, Patty said, take a deep breath. I know. I've been running all day and they calling me still after 5 o'clock and I don't like it. I tell people to don't call me after no 5 o'clock. Anyway, I was saying, and hopefully I don't get rudely interrupted again. Hey, Monique, thank you for the super chat. She said, just love USB and all you do. You're a very warm person. God bless you always. Thank you, Monique. Thank you for the super chat too. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, let me find where we're going. Because I got some stuff to share with you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. So, and this is my day off. So, I want to share with you, I know some people was picking sides. We lost some people because I knew it was headed that way. It was like if and they wanted to say something about somebody and nobody didn't take their theory because over here we don't care. Hashtag we don't care. It's like this, we standing on the fence, we're for the kids. And when things start swaying, we don't go swaying with the wind. But if it's looking like something that we can't be in agreement with, or we want to say, hey, we were trying to support this theory, but now some new information that came out. And I'm not talking about the house. We already knew about the house, and the house was already in their name and things. And people was like, oh, that don't mean anything, SB. Well, now I guess it does mean something. But Mr. Russo said, I stopped watching them because of the drama. Well, you stopped watching, but I bet you when you stopped watching, I bet you 100 more people did. And that's how that works. People say that they ain't all into the drama, but you are. Because guess what? When the drama is out there, and I'm not trying to tell people to run to the drama, things get dropped. People get to digging and asking them questions, and people get to talking because things is happening. Now, I want to share something with you guys, and I want you to just listen to what I have to say, because one of the things that got dropped that I did not know, and I'm going to share with you, whether I like it or not, where I got it from, is because that person gets that credit. Okay? And I want you guys to know that, like I said, whether you like someone or not, if they're telling you something the truth, you listen to it. Now, I don't know if it's true, but if it is true, my eyes is wide open. Question everything says, oh no. Queen Yvette says, love what you are doing for the boys and your energy is on point. Keep up the great work you are doing. Thank you. Thank you, Queen Yvette. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Let's find you one. There's you one right there.
Thank you. Thank you.
you see the former president give you that side eye like, yeah, let's get it on. He does. Y'all look at him one more time. Right at the end, he gives you that little side.
Thank you.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let me come back in the room before I get my butt in some trouble. Whew. Lord, 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 have mercy. Anyway, um, my son made me come out the room. We're gonna share this with you. So, oh, I can't come in the room. Okay, I'm in there. Ruth said, I love it. Tay Tay says, I be saying thank you. Thank you. Okay. Anyway, you guys, I got some stuff to say. Shit. Anita B says, I'm here for it. Okay. So the young lady says, the young lady, um, everyday shenanigans. Yep, I said it. And Crenshaw got into it on YouTube. Crenshaw had said her name. So everyday shenanigans went in. They got into it, and she was dragging her. So Nina Boy, that's another YouTuber. If you don't know him, he went in on everyday shenanigans. I mean, it was a hot mess, you guys. But while all this was going on, people was reaching out to everyday shenanigans. She says, this is more drama. I'm out. Okay, goodbye on I-64. This is not drama. This is just telling about the drama. But if you can't take it, I understand what you're saying. Bye. Anyway, as this stuff was happening, there was stuff in the back scenes happening. Now, this night that all of this stuff took place, I was on live watching. I think I was in, let me see. I think I was in the Crenshaw's live watching them. And the night before, AV News Crew had came on, and he showed that the lights was on Aspen Street. Okay. So they were on about 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Yeah, Ruth, I always checking things out. I'm always checking things out. And so what happened was I was in the room just chilling. Really wasn't nothing going on over there. But I was just chilling because I was at work. So I was just listening to him or whatever. So the very next day, I guess Doug got a phone call. And if people don't know Doug got a phone call. I have to explain the logistics. So don't work yourself up before you hear what I have to say, you guys. I have to tell you because you guys may not know all the things that's going on, okay? So I guess Doug must have got a phone call that told him to go over there to the Aspen House or whatever. So he goes over there. Now listen to what I'm saying. He goes over there, and as he's coming up to the house, wasn't nobody there to meet him. I don't know why he was over there, but whatever happened, he gets there and he sees all these flyers with his face on them. Okay. And then there's this big old sign that says, Doug Hutton, where are the boys, or whatever. And he goes clean off, which I understand that. I understand it. I'm explaining this for a reason, you guys. Just hold the thought. I'm going to share something with you. I'm going to show you something too. So he's picking up all the flyers and everything, and he's angry, he's mad, he's upset. But at the time while he's mad, somebody calls him on the phone. Now, the reason why I'm telling you somebody called him on the phone, because I seen that number before. I want you guys to know everything. Don't know what everybody just want to tell you, because I went back to see it because I know I seen it for myself. I should have took a snapshot picture of it. Some of you guys probably was in that live when he was live. You seen it too. Somebody called him when he was taking down those pictures. And I remember that number. Because see, Benny was live one day and he was talking to Mike, the next door neighbor. That was Mike's number that called him. Now, I went back to that same live today because I was going to take a snapshot picture of it, and it's not there. It's been cut out. I'm telling you, I seen it for myself. I got no reason to lie. Okay? Now, Doug done put up the video, but where that number came in at, it's gone. But it was Mike's number. I put it on everything I love. Okay? Okay? Now, I don't know why Mike was calling Doug. And okay, Stasha said, I saw it too. Okay. I'm just letting you guys know. Then they said, I saw it too. Well, if you go back now, it ain't there. It ain't there now. I was looking for it so I can go back and take a snapshot, but it ain't there now. So anyway, so I'm talking to my fellow mind, and I was like, yeah, that number that Benny showed us that was supposed to be Mike's number, which we don't really know, but it is, was the same number that popped up on Doug's phone when he was going off. He was going look Coco crazy for Cocoa Puffs. And we couldn't find it, but it's not there now, but it was there. And I'm like, that's weird. So Doug walks over there to Mike's house and rings the doorbell or whatever. And then he walks back, and then he goes talking to the neighbor down the street. And then he goes back over there. And somehow, I don't know what happened. The police came and took Doug away because he supposedly had some warrants. Okay. Now this comes in. She says, more drama not needed, Philly girl. Exactly. So anyway, so check this out. So I didn't think too much about it. I just like, okay. All this is, is not focusing on the boys, but really. So today, one of the ladies, Everyday Shenanigans, says something. Now, if she says it's true that Mike lived in the Casa Loma apartments, let me share this with you. Because she said that he moved out in October. So Mike and Trezell lived in the same apartments at the same time, and then Trezell moved out and moved to California City, and then Trezell moved out in September, and then Mike moved out in October, and just so happened to move next door to Trezell and them, and put all these cameras up so he can watch Trezell. But I went back on the first beginning when AV went down the street and come up on Mike in the street, and they just get to talking, and they're like, hey, what's going on? And AV, he was like, they talk. It just seemed like they was waiting for the invitation to come in. And the guy finally said, hey, you want to see him? You want to see what he was doing? And he was like, yeah. He said, but I'm live. He was like, oh, it's okay. And I thought to myself, I said, this is the weirdest thing. How did they get that footage? Surely the police got all the footage. Why would Mike keep that footage? Why would he have all those cameras on that house? Why? That's the question. Hey, Zen, what's going on? This is my girl. She said, working hard. Exactly. And you know it. She says, love me some SP. Thank you for all the hard work. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, thank you. Why in the world would Mike have all those cameras directed towards Trezelle's house? And he even got more. And then here's the sad part about it. They used to live in Casaloma. Then Trezelle and them move out in September. And then he moves out in October, right after him. And then Trezelle and them moves over there on Aspen. He moves right next door and put all these cameras at their house. And then he stops AV and say, hey, I got this video. And not only that, when the news did the news thing, I said, that's the most stupidest thing to do is go put somebody's picture up all over there. They're watching that house. They got cameras. And you know what? He had to tell them, yeah, I did it. But why would you do something that stupid? Why? And not only that, family, when they were out doing the interview, Jacqueline couldn't keep her eyes off of him. Is he following tail? Is that why he's mad? Could that be another scenario that Mike is mad because Trezelle wife is those kids really Trezelle's kids? She said, Mike, the neighbor, is from Los Angeles County. Ruth said, that's not right. I said, if what she said was true, and if he did live in Casa Loma, I don't know if he did. TJ says, sounds far-fetched. So awesome says, it's all been debunked. It's more, but here's the thing. Mary says, I'm sure the FBI knows everything. Anyway, you guys, let me turn away from what. Anyway, the thing about it is, here's the thing. When we got that footage, we thought we had something to go on. But now that we know that Mike defaced the whole property over there on Aspen Street. Hey, Teresa, thank you for the super chat. It kind of discredits some stuff. You know, hold on. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat, lady.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, why would Mike do that? I mean, he actually done it because the news said he done it. He went over there and put Doug's face all over the place. And I'm thinking to myself, why would you do that? Well, when they were out there arguing, they even showed it on the news clip. Mike was standing right there. Matter of fact, Jacqueline had to step back so she can look at him. And I was going to show it to you, but somebody came over at 3:00 today, and they stayed here until 4:35, so I couldn't upload it for you. Thank you, Carol. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Where you at? Thank you for the super chat. She says, love USPN family. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. I'm just saying, you guys. I'm just saying. Thank you, Brent. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Brent. Thank you for the super chat. Let me find you a good one, Brent. Let me get you the first.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hold on, you guys. She says, not Mike, another Cali City female resident did it. Okay, somewhere in Cali. Why did the news not come back and recant it? Why they didn't come back and recant it? The news said it was Mike the neighbor. Exactly. That's what they said. Yes.
My service is horrible up in this house.
All right. Hold on for just a minute. How you doing, lady?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, Brown Sugar, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, lady. Thank you for the super chat. We're gonna get this in today. We're gonna work with it. We is. I'm serious.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. What's going on?
What's up? Now you done got my attention because I've been saying that this guy is those kids' biological father.
Who, Trezell?
Yes.
Well,
Hey, y'all.
This is big girl on the phone. She done called in. So you think that
I think that he is the biological father to them kids.
you think
Because SP, come on, y'all, let's think. Be honest now. I go way back. I go back to how the mom got there to their house so quickly. How did she know where they lived? If she wasn't in contact with them.
Well, you know what? I had a young lady call me, and I'm trying to get in touch with her again. But I think she probably already knew where they live.
Exactly. They had to be in contact with each other.
Well, they don't mean they have to be in contact with each other. I think she knew because she said in a statement that she had wrote, and I had read it one time, that she actually, on a visit or something, she hid in the bathroom and she watched them leave. And the next time she went out there and met them and asked Jacqueline, could she be in her kid's life. She didn't know how things was going to turn, and she was not a bad mother. She said Jacqueline was like, she definitely didn't think that she was a bad mother, and she said Trezell didn't want to have nothing to say to her, to do to her, or anything.
He them kids' daddy. He is them kids' daddy.
Girl.
He them kids' daddy.
All right, that's what you say.
And then I'm sticking to it. Can't nobody change my mind.
You think he might be that first one, but he sure ain't that last one. Yeah, I mean, he looks like that first one. He really does. But that doesn't mean anything, because you gotta think though, big girl. We all favor. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, you could put me with any person that's African American, and we're gonna have a whole bunch of similar attributes. Our eyes, or our mouth, our nose, or something. Yeah. And then sometimes we look like this one, but we don't look like that. Or I look like my daddy, but I don't look like my mama. And my daughter looks like me, but she also looks like her dad. It all depends on who you. When you look at my daughter, you say, "Yeah, that's your daughter." And then you look at my son and say, "No, your son looks like you. Your daughter don't look like you." And then you look at her dad and say, "She looks like her dad." But you look at my son, and my son looks like his dad. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying, because he does look like that boy. He really do.
Yeah, he really do.
But here's the thing. So the girl calls me up. She thought we were still live Friday. Or was it Monday? I think it was Monday, when we was talking about the situation that happened in Texas, where the boy was forced to drink the urine.
Yeah.
And she calls me up, and we were off live, and I didn't know to tell her we was off live, and because it was still recording and everything. So we were just talking, and she told me she lived right down the street from Trezell, Mama West. And she said that the biological mother, just lives right around the corner.
From Trezell mom.
Yeah, just right around it. She said it's just maybe a 2-minute walk.
I'm telling you.
And I was like, oh. And then she told me she sees Terrell all the time. I've got to record it. If y'all want to hear it, I'll play it, because she really thought we was live. So I ain't hiding it. I'll stop it at a certain point, because there was some other stuff that was discussed later on that I probably wouldn't share. But the conversation, she got to telling me some stuff. And the funny thing about it is, she sees everything. She done met up with Trezell and them at the store, at the liquor store, and everything. Done talked to them and everything.
The lady that talked to you?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what did they have to say?
What do you mean, what she had to say? She had to say a lot.
No, I said, what did they have to say?
What did they have to say? And they was asking about the kids.
That's what I'm saying. When somebody run up on them and they start talking to them, what are they saying?
They ain't saying nothing.
Yeah.
They ain't saying nothing.
Cal City, and Cal City is not very big. Everybody know everybody.
Yeah. That's why I was trying to tell somebody before. I was like, if you guys came in Kansas and something happened on the north side of town, you'll be really confused, because people be like, I dated his sister and we live next door and that's my cousin and such, because that community on the north side, they stay thick like thieves. They stay together. Even if they move, they don't move too far, and then they done met such and such, and then that's my brother, and it's just like that, small communities, small towns like that. It's just like that. So Soldier Girl said, what it do, big girl?
What it do, Soldier Girl? Yeah.
She said, what it do?
It's crazy. I stopped watching because it's just too much. 1 minute.
Well, and I think it's because they're getting big audience, so it keeps everybody going. So I know the one lady came in here and I don't know, on I-64 was like, I ain't finna go. Well, bye, because I'm not for the drama. I have to explain to everybody instead of just coming in here saying, well, what do you guys think about this? Everybody be like, what are you talking about? So I had to explain it instead of somebody's getting very judgmental going, here comes some drama. But you know what's so funny? I see them in that room sitting there with some popcorn, sitting there, yeah, way to go. Then they come in and tell me, I ain't mean to go there. Here comes some drama.
Yeah, I was.
Girl, and I'm sitting there, and I kid you not. I see people and I don't say nothing. So I was like, okay, bye. Cause see, I know where you be at all the time. So
Yeah, keeping a mess.
don't tell me about some trauma, sweetheart, because you all in the trauma, because you up front center.
Because I couldn't understand why Bakersfield never took the case on from the door. After the FBI built that house on Ashford, they should, Bakersfield should have had the case because it came from. If those dogs didn't hit that house on Ashford, then those kids was not there.
Exactly.
So to their last address in Bakersfield. That's where you guys should have been from the door. After you left Cali City, you should have gone there. Why did it take y'all 2 months?
You're right.
Bakersfield, why?
Extreme says, I be watching with my popcorn. I know you do, and Nita be in the bushes too. She said, I be over there in the bushes. I be looking. Yeah, you gotta know, you gotta know what's going on, to be honest with you.
Wherever the kids are, they done got away, or if they deceased, they,
Yeah. Yeah. No, you think they ain't got away with it. I'm just saying it made, all day long. And a lot of people saying Mike really don't live there. But still, he's still starting to, he does starting to look suspicious. I know everybody looks suspicious, but he's starting to look suspicious because why would you go over there out of everything in the world? Why would you go over there and mess with that house? And then put that man's picture all over the house and everything. Why would you do that? And it wasn't Crenshaw, it wasn't Roro, because they were live. I was watching them live, so you can't tell me it was them. It wasn't AV because he had just got off his live. So
like the guy that sat across the street from the house
next door, the one that gave AV the footage.
Footage. Oh.
But why?
Now you say he put them for food in the household.
Well, I just got that off of the other channel. I don't normally be over there a lot, but somebody told me to go watch it, so I watched it. And they said that he moved from La Casa Apartments, and then he moved over there in October. And I was like, wow. Now that's got me thinking. And somebody's saying they debunk it, but I don't know. Somebody's calling in now, so I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna sit back and watch.
Yeah. Hold on, big girl. Don't go nowhere. Uh-oh. Hey. This is SP.
Hi, SP. I follow your channel.
Uh-huh.
And I'm sitting and I'm listening about the the adopted parent.
Uh-huh.
And how does Dean know that where he lives? But if you go back and look at that video where they had the interview, when she got there so fast, Trudell said that I was going to call you. Evidently, he must have been seeing her around or something, or even he might be the father.
Trezelle said I was going to call you.
Yes, if you go back to look at that interview of that video, he did say when she said that she was the first, she got there, whatever. But he said, if you listen closely, he said, I was going to call you.
No, I think he said, I wanted to tell her this morning how sorry he was.
How would he know that, though?
I didn't hear him say he wanted to call her. I heard him say, I wanted to tell her this morning how sorry he was. I believe that's what he said.
I'm beginning to think what that caller had said before. I had said that from the beginning. I believe that he is, the kid might look like her,
Mm-hmm.
but if you listen closely with Trezelle laying on the floor, his lips and all of that looks like Trezelle.
Yeah. Yep. You're right.
And we're partying so much, and I don't know. I had that feeling from the jump street,
right,
from the beginning.
Yes.
That's all I had to say.
All righty. Thank you.
But I have a feeling that somebody's gonna be getting locked up pretty soon.
Yeah.
Because my son is a retired policeman, and I got really into this case, and he says, Mom, he says, the police is not going to tell anybody anything. They're going to work their case, and then it's going to jump off. He says they are not required to tell anybody while they're investigating anything.
Right.
So and I've been talking to him, and he says it's not going to be too long before somebody get arrested.
Right.
Yes. And that's all I have to say.
All righty.
All right. You have a good day.
All right. You too. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Tay says, I'm going to have to watch that again. You can watch it again. Hey, do you guys want to hear the young lady start talking, or do you not? Or do you want me to go in there and clip out some of the stuff that she says? Because I was going to share it this live until I got bogarted about 3:00 today, and they took the time, which is fine with me. I'm just saying I normally go in there and cut off all the riffraff and get right to the business. Or do you guys want to hear it right now? And because I gotta say, you guys want to hear it? I bloody hope so, caller. It's been too long. Yes, share. Okay. I gotta say. Okay. So, hold on. Let me look. Let me see where you at. Okay. Here it. Ooh, it's 28 minutes of conversation. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. Okay. So just remember, this call came in. Remember, we were talking Monday. We was talking about the California City boys, and we were talking about the boy that had to drink the urine. She had called in, and she calling from California City. So her time is off. So she's thinking that she's live and she's just talking. But here we go, you guys. I know you're tired of me. Just say, SB, shut up. Here we go.
I'm on your live right now.
Hold on.
I'm on your live right now. I want to speak on a couple of things. I want to speak on the boys, and I want to speak on the whole slumber party thing, because I don't allow my kids to go nowhere. Okay? Now, what I would do.
Can y'all hear it?
Is I do allow other kids to come to my house, and sometimes I'll allow them to spend night, but it's usually not other kids. My son has one friend, okay? He's the same friend that he's been dealing with for the last 3 years, and me and the mom is tight, and we're neighbors. And the most that we will do is allow them to spend the night with, and I don't allow them to even go over there, even though that's my close friend. He I don't allow, like, once again, we don't know what goes on nowhere. So it's just wild. It's just wild about what happened to that little boy, because I'd be in jail. And I'm so sorry to say that. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'd be in jail. Okay? Mm-hmm. That's just sickening, because I wouldn't even, if the video just was sickening. You know what I mean? And just for some kids to go and play like that, or even if they were playing, that's not how you play. And that's not nice. It's not cool. It's not safe. Nobody know what type of infections those kids had, and they was making that baby drink that pee. They need their butt whooped. They do. Right. And their parents need their butt whooped too, because I would have been at the door. Mm-hmm. Hey, come outside. It's nothing to talk about. Let's do this. Because you seen that video like I seen it. And if you ain't called me by the time I came to this door, it's a serious problem. Right. A serious problem. And then I'm speaking on, and that's about that, but speaking on the family, the Trezell and West family, yes. I'm down the street from them. Okay? Okay. I'm down the street. I live down the street, baby. And I don't know how to comment. I don't know how to comment on your thing, because I watch it from YouTube, but it lets me know when you're going live, the exact time, and you be seeing the dates and the time, so I know we on the same time schedule. But there's no way for me to comment on YouTube about some of the stuff that you be saying. Mm-hmm. But I stalk these people like no other. I probably shouldn't say that, but I'm there. Okay? Mm-hmm. Literally, just watching, seeing what's going on. You know what I mean? I've, witnessed a lot of disrespect from them and a lot of stuff. I've just been on this case like no other. I've paid psychics to tell me what's going on, because it just don't seem right. It don't seem right. Nothing about this seem right. And like I said, we right down the street. They live across the street from the cemetery. I go to the store and stuff over there every day. And even if I don't even got to go to the store, I just make it a habit to go over there just to drive by the house and just look at them and see, like, what type of monsters are you guys? Right. They don't care about what's going on. Okay, they're out here, I feel like, destroying evidence and doing stuff daily. And Jacqueline, I don't even know if she's inside the house or not, because I ain't seen her come out. Trezell is walking the dog. He goes to the store. Him and his dad, they mind their business and do whatever. And even sit in front with the dogs and stuff like that, like, it's crazy. It's insane. It's sickening. And something needs to happen. And I'm so happy that the police here in Bakersfield now are taking over this case, because I really feel like something's going to happen. Is Trezell still over there with his mom? Yes, he is. Yes. But you ain't seen Jacqueline at all? I haven't seen Jacqueline. She was at like a grocery store, not even the grocery store, the liquor store, buying snacks or whatever, like a week ago or something like that. But she's been gone. And when I say I'm right down the street, I'm right down the street, literally, and will just walk just to go down there. I got my mom stuck on this, so we just go, we watch everything. Sometimes we'll be there for hours. Sometimes we go at nighttime, and I know that's creepy, but I want to know. I really want to know what's going on. And we just sit and we watch, and Jacqueline don't come in or out of that house no more. She never comes in and she never goes out. I don't know if she's been in there for a week or two and just barricading herself in the house, but everybody's came in. You can see people coming out. You can see when Miss Wanda leaves, because they have a daycare right here on the side too. Which I always pay attention to the daycare, because they have a boys daycare right here. So I'll pay attention to that too, which I don't understand why they still have this daycare with these boys in it. But yeah, and you can see like when Wanda leaves, there's another man with his Philip. When you see when he leaves, they lock the door, like from the outside, and like you can.
Hold up. Did she say that they have a daycare, a boys' daycare right there on the block? Is that what she said? Listen, family. Did she say they have a daycare, a boys' daycare right there on the block? Okay, there's some more stuff that she's going to share. Hold on. I'm telling you guys.
When everybody's gone. So that's what made me feel like, okay, she can't possibly be in the house because usually people lock the door from the inside and tell somebody, hey, lock the top lock and we're leaving, we'll be back. But no, and it's the same way, like when they do come home, they're unlocking the bottom lock, they're unlocking the top lock, like pulling out trash, whatever. But Jacqueline never comes out or in at all for the last week. It hasn't been like that. But Brazil, Jamal, all of them, they're in and out. They're doing their thug. And Jamal has, I don't know if he has a place right there, but he's coming in and out of another house right there, and it's not the daycare. And he sits there.
She said Jamal, I think she got Jamal mixed up, but she's saying that Josiah, basically it's Josiah, is coming in and out of another house on the same block, and it's not the daycare. Did you guys hear what I just said? I told you we was dropping nuggets tonight. Did you guys hear what I said? Okay, y'all gonna have to go back. Okay.
Is it Jamal or Josiah that's doing that? Because I think Jamal still's up there in Washington.
Okay, then maybe it is Josiah. Okay. Maybe it's Josiah.
So Josiah
I just know
is
it's
doing
definitely
what?
the brother.
What is Josiah?
He's got it's another house on that block that he's coming in and out of.
Oh, which house is that?
And it's not the daycare, and it's not Wanda's house. There's another house right there, but I don't know whose house it is. But nobody pays attention to it because Trezel's never there or Philip's never there. It's just the brother. But he comes in and out this house all the time. Whose house is that? You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's a lot of creepy activity, like how he just pulled out the van, the seats in the van, or set them on fire, and how the brother, he's like in the back, always digging something up. It's like, what are you digging up back there? The neighbors did allow me at one point to go back there, not inside of Wanda's place, but the neighbors allowed me to go to the back, basically back to their apartment. Yeah, to their backyard, and it's a fence, and you're able to see clear as day Wanda's backyard. So it's just definitely, you can tell there's like a little garden there that she's dealing with, and there's other big holes and stuff. And I'm not insinuating that these kids are buried back there or anything like that, but what I am insinuating is something is being buried back there. I don't know if there's evidence, I don't know what's going on, but there's a lot of digging and burying, and a lot of digging and digging and digging. And I don't know if they're pulling it up or whatever they're doing, but like I said, there is a garden on one side, but there's another side where there's a lot of digging where there's no sign of garden, no sign of placing something there, no sign of like if you're gonna build a garden or whatever, you're gonna have the garden bed like you have the flower bed like you have on the side where your plants are. Mm-hmm. That's not what's there. There's nothing there. It's just a bunch of dug up holes. For what? For what? You know, these are not like small holes. These are big holes. And it didn't happen from the police. They're doing this. We literally have watched them in the backyard. Well, the brother in the backyard dig it up. So it's like, I don't know what's going on, but it's some shady stuff.
Now, have you seen the police over there? Because they had supposed to have searched a couple of times.
The police, I think, just recently came maybe yesterday or the day before, but it was just like questioning. I've never seen anybody go inside. I don't know if they were inside. Don't get me wrong, I didn't see that though. I don't know if they were inside or not, but I know they were there at that house.
Okay, they were there. Okay. But you didn't see them go in or nothing.
Right. Or even to the backyard or anything. Just like asking them questions and stuff.
Okay. What about, is there another lady that comes over there? A black lady come over there?
There is actually. There's maybe two other people that comes over. There's another man and there's like another lady. Definitely.
What race is they?
There's a black lady, a younger black lady, and a younger black man.
do you have a channel, or do you ever go live or record it?
No, Angel. This phone call was Monday. Today's Wednesday. Okay. This phone call was Monday. Remember, everybody was like, SP said that remember, I told y'all, I was like, they did a search warrant, but then somebody called in and was like, they're arrested. I didn't say they was arrested. I said there was 2 search warrants that is over there or whatever. She just got to saying they were just over there. But I want you guys to hear, that's not what I want you guys to hear. I want you to hear one other thing, and then we'll stop and we'll pick it up another day. But I'll keep playing it.
I don't have any of that stuff. I just have been very in tune with this case, and the fact that it was happening right here in my neighborhood has just been crazy to us. Well, let me just go around and look at it. So when I went around and looked at it and looked at them, they just seemed so unbothered. They're right down the street buying sex toys and stuff like that. I'm like, these people are so unbothered, because I have kids their age, and the pictures of the boys look just like my kids. So I was like, oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. And these people are not looking for their kids. They're not trying to find them. It's just so bothering. It's so bothersome. It's so bothersome.
So you don't know how to record on your phone?
Yeah, definitely. We do record sometimes when we go down there. We record and stuff like that. My mom just recently got involved with what we were doing because she didn't know how serious it was. And so when she started seeing it, and I was showing her, like, Mom, that's Giselle. That's Giselle right there. She's like, him? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, well, why is he walking his mind his business? I said, I don't know. She's like trying to talk to him. He went to talk. He's ignoring her. And she's like, she called him a devil or something like that. I don't know. I remember her screaming something at him because she was just trying to talk to him about it, and he was so unbothered. He didn't care. Didn't say get out my face. Didn't say I don't want to talk. Didn't say just ignored every question, and she wasn't being rude. She was really polite. She was like, hey, are you the adopted parent? Do you know anything or where the boys can be, or you want to talk? Are you okay? It looks like you need some water because he was walking. He looked hot. He had all these hot clothes on with a stick, and it was hot. It was really, really hot outside, and he was dressed for like the winter, and it was really hot. Right. And she was like, do you want water? Do you want any water? And he just ignored her, and she was like, you know what? You're sick, and you're going to jail. She got mad and started calling him names and whatnot. But she was recording. He was definitely recording them and stuff like that. But that's all we basically do is like record. If we do get anything really good, we'll call the police and tell them, hey, this is what we got, and this is what I feel. I even took it upon myself to even get, use my money to call psychics and stuff like that, different psychics, just to see if everybody was on the same page. And I've talked to over 4 or 5 psychics in the last 2-3 weeks, and it's so crazy. And I totally believe everything these women say because I even had a man psychic that I talked to, and they've all had the same story. You know what I mean? But it's not like you can go to the police, you know what I mean, and say, oh, well, I got this information from a psychic, and this is what I feel is going on. You know what I mean? Because then you would sound like a lunatic. Yeah. So it was like just the fact that I just wanted to make sure that these people that I'm stalking actually had something to do with these boys coming up disappeared, And every single psychic told me the same exact thing, and they all told me, they said, that the story is a bunch of crap, and those boys came up missing around the baby's birthday. They've all told me the same thing. They've all said that those boys were beat, attacked, harmed, and all sorts of stuff, you know what I mean, and that they're buried. She said definitely that they're buried. And so it made me creep out because the other day, the actual biological mom was out there, and she was out there with everybody and stuff like that. She was recording, I guess their cousin Robo or Auntie Robo or whatnot. She was out there recording stuff like that, and they were asking them like,
the biological mom was out there.
She lives around the corner. She lives around the corner from here as well. We're all right here in one area, like literally 2-3 minutes away from each other. Oh. The biological mother, the adoptive parents, and we're literally all right here in one big circle, like around the corner from each other.
Mm-hmm. Like maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, Yes, exactly. So she comes out a lot. She's usually out there all the time. She's probably even out there now. She comes with her little people and they record and stuff like that. And they were actually the ones recording. They were the ones who called the police when they took the seats out and burned them on fire. They were setting things on fire in the garbage can.
Right.
They were the ones who called the police. They were the ones out there to record that.
Yeah. Okay. So the mom was out there, yesterday or the other day?
I want to say, yeah, a couple days ago. And she was out here. She was pissed. I want to say the last time that I think I had contact with them were when the seats got caught on fire. When they set those seats on fire. I think that was the last time I had contact with her out there.
Well, I thought the seats caught on fire. That was way before the kids was even missing in September.
No, that's recent. That's recent. They had a big fire. Before then. Well, before they reported those kids missing, they had a big fire at the Juana's house. But the seat thing is new, and the seats were they're probably still in that backyard.
Okay, so you're saying they had a fire before the kids.
Okay, family, I'm going to want you to listen to one more thing and then we're going to get off of here. But I want you to listen to one more thing. I know that she done dropped some nuggets and you guys did not know that something about they own a daycare that's right on the block in another house that Josiah be going off into. And you guys thought that the mother just not caring and not showing up. The mother had been showing up. You guys just don't see her. But sometimes I guess she's out there asking questions and stuff too. That's what she just said. Oh Lord, I think I moved it a little bit. Oh God. Anyway, hold on. Anyway, one more thing I want you guys to hear before I get off here. I thought she would be. Yeah.
The seats were they're probably still in that backyard.
Okay, so you're saying they had a fire before the kids came up missing.
Yes, a big fire, and now the neighbor reported that one.
Okay.
And that was before the kids came up missing.
And then they done had another fire?
Yeah, and that was with the seats and stuff. I don't know if you got any of the recent footages of the drone. Somebody actually went out there with a drone and took pictures of the whole actual backyard. Did you see those pictures?
Yeah, but I didn't know it was two fires.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know the mom lived that close. I mean, she's been kind of in hiding, and I understand that because, man, people are attacking her and everything, and I probably wouldn't go and hide in myself because I wouldn't care what nobody said about me. But,
right.
You know, Did you know that they gonna make a movie out of this?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I just heard it. Yeah.
And my friend did tell me, she said, this seemed like something out of a movie. Like, this is only happens in movies. And that's crazy, because stuff like this happens every day, and people don't even hear about it. And this is something that is crazy. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, I just heard about it, and I'm like, what are they doing? This don't even make sense.
This is not even something to make a movie out of.
They need to be trying to find those boys instead of how to make a movie. I mean, they've got all the time in the world to do that, but
right, years from now. But right now, like, think about the mom. She doesn't want to think about this. You know what I mean? It's like she doesn't even know if her kids are alive or deceased. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy. Because there was just a funeral. My friend, I think her uncle died or whatnot, and there was just a funeral, and the biological mom of the boys was at the funeral, and they couldn't even get her out the bathroom. She couldn't even get herself together. She couldn't even get herself together enough to come out the bathroom and participate in the funeral because she was distraught from the boys. And they was all something when they left the funeral. Everybody went to eat or whatnot, and we were getting all these calls about how she was just all over the place. She couldn't calm down. She was over there blaming herself. She was sick. She was sick.
Right. When was
And it's like, now you guys want to make a movie out of it. It doesn't even give her time to even grieve or, you know.
Yeah, they're saying a lot of bad things about her. Yeah. So, well, when?
Okay. That's all I'm gonna let you guys hear of that conversation. Is at 1849. So if we start back on another day, I'll start at 1849 so you guys can hear. I do want to thank Edel. I see Lainey and Edel. She said it didn't show up, but she did it in the PayPal. Thank you guys for the super chat. Thank you, ladies, for the super chat.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Ruby Rice said people see her partying. Okay. I'm not gonna comment about none of that. You know. Thank you, ladies, for the super chat. Brown Sugar says, if anybody got anything that they want to share, you can share. Just because, you guys, I have to stay on the fence about things. And so just because somebody says something, I don't know if it's true or not. If it was true, why we don't have no pictures of it? Why they don't take a picture of it? You know what I'm saying? They could say right now, "Oh, we seen the mama. We seen the mama. Guess what? She was in the cash house." Well, where's the picture? Where's the picture? Because I can easily take my phone and raise it up and take me a picture. True or not? You won't even know it. So when people tell me, "Oh yeah, she's out there partying or whatever," well, I was thinking, and I'm just telling you, this is how I feel about it. I'm thinking, well, they took her kids in 2018. Well, they took her kids before 2018. She just ain't seen them since 2018. They took her kids way before then. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how you doing?
Hey, SP, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I've been listening. I got a little bit of information out of it, but I'm just like, man, for that person to live so close like that, I would literally be outside every day of the week. They will get no peace.
She do. She says she makes it her business to walk that way and to drive that way. And
I want to see how you feel comfortable coming out and going to the stores because my family owns.
Yeah. She said
this broke my heart to hear all this and everybody in cahoots. It sound like together. Like you always said, no, these kids had no value from the beginning.
Right.
And that's all I wanted to say. I'm going to get off of here real quick, but I had to just let y'all know, this is all the way wrong, and now it's a daycare, and they got other houses on the block. These people is so suspicious.
Yeah, well.
For people before these kids came up missing to think that something is wrong with these families. Something is wrong.
I did not know. Jeanette says SP daycares are also licensed by community care license. I didn't know nothing about I didn't know nothing about no daycare.
This is a smack in our face for everybody that's taking out the little bit of time. And I'm glad. I've seen the signs you put up and the things that you do. Oh, I'm so glad you're able to do it. I try to hit your I think it's the Cash App, or not Cash App, like the little thing. But I'm gonna send it to you another way.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah, we
you
don't.
for everything that you're doing.
Oh, you're welcome.
We need to take better care of our children.
Yeah.
So that does not happen.
Right.
I'm tired of being a statistic.
Right. It's embarrassing, ain't it?
And I'm like, damn, you that close? I'll be at your mama's door. Wanda West couldn't come to that front yard.
Right.
And stand in that yard.
Right.
How'd she do?
Right. Right.
I just don't understand it. But you have a great day. Thank you for bringing us the said information.
I'm sorry.
And I like how you deliver it, because you bless us all the time, and you stay blessed by the best.
Thank you.
So I appreciate you.
Thank you.
You have a great day, honey.
All right, you too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, family. I am going to get off of here. I know that was some new information. That's why I was asking you guys. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. You guys, I look tired. I am tired. That I didn't know. I know you guys didn't know. That's what the caller said. Now, that's he say, she say. I understand. But that caller, like I said, we were talking. She thought we were live Monday night. And I had just got off the live, and I was trying to lay down for a minute, and I had to get up. And then we talked. But the rest of it, I may not share with you, because it goes off into some more logistic things that that we were, and I guess she finally realized, am I live or am I not live or whatever? Because, I was like, all right, start sharing some of this stuff with us. Start sharing some of this stuff with us, because I was asking her, have you seen Jacqueline? She said, I ain't been seeing Jacqueline. And when they leave the house, they lock it from the outside. That doesn't mean Jacqueline ain't in there. But she said it seemed like there ain't nobody in there, because they lock it from the outside. And normally if you lock it from the outside, ain't nobody in the inside. But nevertheless, that you do that sometimes when people's looking at you or watching, and you don't want them to come on in there because Jacqueline is in there just sitting down. But I was just thinking, and this is just my theory. It's not I'm not pointing fingers or anything, but and some people was in the chat, and I'm hoping it's not true that man, that the neighbor next door, actually, did he live at the Casa Loma? I don't know. I would have to, if I knew what his name was, I would go look it up for myself. And I know that one of our family members got his name, because she told me that she had his name. So I'll find out. But if it is, that is very suspicious to me. Very suspicious. Like, why are you so, blessings, warriors for children. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you for the super chat. Why are you so worried about Jacqueline and Trezell? And then, hold on.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now I understand why Trezell said, I would like to go in the houses that's around here. Not because I'm trying to invade in people's privacy, but just to make sure. You guys remember him saying that? You guys remember him saying that? Put a 1 in the chat if you guys remember him saying, I would like to go in the houses around here. And then I'm thinking about that person that was across the street that walked out when they was leaving on the 19th, And I went back to the video and I looked at it again and again and again. And some just ain't white about this milk. I'm just saying, you guys. I'm not pointing the finger. I'm just telling you. Who was that across the street? And then he said, oh, that's just the neighbor getting his mail. The mailbox ain't there. And then not only that, Mike, I'm just wondering how you know that across the street, how do Mike know that across the street they can't see nothing? He said he parks like that all the time because he's hiding so the cameras across the street, because there's a bunch of cameras across the street, but they can't see nothing. Then I wanted to know, how did Mike know that they said that they went shopping on the 19th? Did the cops? These same cops that don't tell us nothing told Mike, oh, he told us that he went shopping on the 19th. How did Mike know that they went shopping on the 19th? Because I didn't know they went shopping on the 19th. Did you guys know they went shopping on the 19th? Until he said that they went shopping on the 19th. I didn't know nothing about they said that they went shopping on the 19th. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It doesn't make sense. See, that's what happens. Sometimes that's exactly what happens. We wait until somebody tell us something, and if they come and beat the story, then that's what we believe. And then we try to debunk everything that comes around it, because see, we know that they were supposed to went shopping on the 19th because he said it. Well, police didn't tell us they were supposed to went shopping on the 19th, but he was like, see, they went shopping on the 19th, and then they went over here and this, that, and the other. Mm-hmm. I mean, some look at. Hey, this is SP.
Hey, SP, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
All right. You know what? My theory is, I believe Mike has a lot to do with this, because you think about, you remember that video that came out on the 19th, and we see a person on the right-hand side of that footage.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that looks like that dude, because you think about, okay, the footage on the 19th, he was at the end, doing the interview with Giselle and Jackson. He was to the side.
Right.
And I remember when the lady was talking to me, I think that was lady from the bio family. And she was talking to them, and like Jackson and Giselle was looking at Mike instead of looking at her, paying attention to what she was saying.
Right.
You pause it and you do a screenshot of that interview, and you're gonna see them, looking at him.
I got a picture right here. I know what you're talking about, but I don't think a lot of people know. Let me show them, because I don't think everybody know. Is that supposed to be Mike, right?
Yes, that is him.
That's Mike. When they were outside, that's Mike.
Yes, ma'am. The Mexican looking dude that's sitting up over to the left with the,
That's who I thought Jacqueline was looking at.
Yes. Giselle and Jacqueline, they both were looking over at him.
I don't know.
The clothes he had on the 19th, and they put it like the same clothes he had on at the interview.
Right.
Yep. So, I really truly believe, I feel in my heart that man has something to do with these children. But like you see,
Liz B said the dude with Doug looks way bigger. I think that's Mike's son. The dude that was outside, yeah, you're right, Liz. He does look bigger. The one that was outside, while they were talking to the police outside. But here's the thing. Remember, Chief John Walker said somebody pulled up and got in a confrontation with them. Okay? They didn't say it was Mike that was outside. That was somebody else outside. Mike, that wasn't Mike outside. Whoever pulled up. Because that's what John Walker said. I mean, I'm just saying what John Walker said. John Walker, the chief of police, said somebody pulled up as he was leaving and they got in confrontation with Doug. They didn't say Mike got in the confrontation. They said whoever pulled up at the house got into it. So what you were looking at, the big guy, was not Mike outside. That was somebody else. I just letting you know. I did check that out.
Okay. Now, I'm not talking about the confrontation. I'm talking about doing the interview.
Huh?
I'm not talking about the confrontation.
No, I was talking about something else. I know what you're talking about. I was just answering Liz's question because Liz says the dude with Doug looks way bigger, and I don't know with Doug, but you remember the police put out a thing. Let me see if I can find it. But anyway, nevertheless, go ahead.
Okay, you talking about the confrontation. Okay, now you're talking about the confrontation, right?
That's what Liz was talking about.
Okay.
Because remember, the police was on Aspen Street, and there was a guy standing out there, and he had his pockets out there, and he looked like a big, hefty dude. And I was like, that dude looked big. They don't look like the same guy, because that's not Mike outside talking to the police. That guy pulled up to Mike's house.
Let's see. Well, I'm not gonna call that person's name because I know that it was a beef going on with Doug, other dude, and Mike. I'm not gonna call the other guy's name out. I'm quite sure who I'm talking about. So this has been going on YouTube. So I think that's who that other person was. I'm not sure, but that's who it's like, it could be because I remember it was talking about a confrontation, this was confront this man, but it Mike. So I'm not sure if that's the same guy or not, but it may be big the heavy set too. It may be the other dude that I'm thinking who it is. I'm not gonna call his name. But I think that it can be, I'm not sure. That's why I'm not gonna put nobody's name out there, because I'm not sure.
I'm just right. Somebody just put in the address, and I don't know what the address is. I thought the young lady was just saying that the address is on the same. I don't know. She did say same street, but it could be the same block. But they're saying 21, and their block is 11. So that's 10 blocks away. I don't know. I didn't know nothing about no daycare, like they got a daycare or something or whatever. I didn't know that. Did you know that?
No, ma'am. Not my first time hearing it.
Okay.
That's new to me too.
Shirley says, I know the name of the guy. What guy, Shirley? This is the conversation room, you guys. Come in here and we talk about it. I ain't going to debunk nothing nobody say. I'm just, when somebody comes up with something, I don't know if it's true. I'll tell you where I got it from. And I say, wow, if that is true, then, it bothers me in all kind of ways. But I tell you, I don't know if it's true or not. But what this lady is saying is all going to be suspicious. And, you don't know if somebody planted that person to call me, because they talk for 28 minutes. But I mean, why would you call me and lie? I tried to call her yesterday, but I'm gonna try to call her. She said that she would help us out and make sure that we stay in the know. But I told you guys that the police was over there, didn't I? And what did she say? Yeah, they was here a couple of days ago, but I don't know about no searching them, but they was out there talking to them. I don't know. Okay. I know they was.
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't say they got arrested.
I know. No, you did not say that.
Yeah.
When it was now, when that came up, I think you was on the phone, you was talking to someone on the phone, you posted into the chat. So somehow, so we need to get that one. So that's great. That did not come from you.
Exactly. Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I wish that the neighborhood had never done that. I'm just being honest. I don't know what made him do it, but I wish he never would have done that because he put suspicious on himself. Because you came out with the footage, you didn't hand everything over to the police. Then you out there when they're doing the interview, sneaking around. And actually, when I looked at the interview, and I'm just going to tell you, when I looked at the interview, he looked at the biological dad and they shook their head at each other. They really did. That's the body language. Now, they didn't speak to each other, but he shook his head at him. I mean, and then he kind of moved away from him and they went on. I don't know if they know each other or not. I don't know. But they knowledge, like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? And, and he's looking at him. He got his hands in his pocket, like, you know what? Anytime you want to throw suspicious off yourself, what do you normally do? You put it on somebody else.
That's correct.
And then he put his drones up. Why would you put your drones up if you never seen no kids there? You watch this video over and over and over and over and over. Then you turn around and say the neighbor, oh, they just getting their mail. But right where that person stepped in across the street, I was watching that video. Do you know right there on the side of that fencing? I know you have to go back and look, but there is like a semi truck sitting there. So somebody could squat there and not have to be seen. Did you know that? Yep, you have to go back on AV Watchman's channel and look at it. And right there, and if you look in the daytime, there's like a semi truck sitting there right there on the side. And I'm thinking to myself, and he had an answer. Oh, he just getting the mail. Your mailbox is not on that side. Your mailbox is to the right of you. Why did he come out to the street and watch this car leave? I mean, watch this Trezell and them leave. Why? Was y'all watching for Trezell to leave? So maybe if Trezell owed them some money, maybe he's been following them, move when they move. And that's probably why they all scaredy. Or maybe he liked Jacqueline's, sex. And Trezell can't accommodate her, and that's why they at the sex store. And now Jacqueline's gone because she's not getting no more Mike anymore. Maybe Mike was doing something at the Loma Casa apartments also.
And that's another thing too, I see in the chat, well, there was a couple of people that did not agree with that, said that Mike never did live those appointments. And to be honest, that is not true because he did. We have stayed in those appointments. I mean,
who Mike did?
Yeah, Mike do live in that appointment.
How do you know? Did you check it out or did a YouTube tell you that?
I checked it out for myself.
You checked it out for yourself?
I did. I read it.
Okay. If you checked it out for yourself, I believe it.
Oh, yes.
Because I remember you said you got the name.
Yes, I checked it out for myself.
Oh.
I sure did.
Okay, when did he live there?
I don't remember, but I do know that I did that. Because, matter of fact, I'm going to tell you how I found that. It was on the Cyber Background Check website. That's the website I use.
Okay. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Somewhere in Cali saying Mike never lived in Bakersfield or Casa Loma. He's from Los Angeles County.
No, that isn't correct.
I don't know. I don't believe that either. I don't believe. You know what? I tell you guys what I'm gonna do. I don't know. They might be telling the truth. We're gonna get the name. We're gonna check it out. I do know for a fact though, when Doug was taking off those papers, His number showed up on Doug's phone. And that's the same number that called Benny when he was alive. And Benny said it was Mike. Because Benny showed the number. Now they done took it down now. But I got it wrote down. I should have took a snapshot picture of it. But I don't be thinking. But I'm telling you, that number showed up. And when I went back over that video today to see if the number showed up, it ain't there. So why would Doug even hide it? Because you had to hide it because it showed up.
Yeah, that's already view. They're trying to cover, you know, they put things out there that didn't come out.
Well, you know what's so sad about it, and it is honest, they're taking all the focus off of those boys.
Exactly.
Because we get caught up on the who's and the what and where and why. And you know, I mean, at the beginning, everybody's a suspect and everybody's suspicious. And I did think about the neighbor too. Because I'm like, why do you got all these cameras facing Trezel's house? Like you infatuated with him. I couldn't understand that. And then AV coming down the street and y'all just chitter chatting. And he's like, hey, come on in. Come on in. Come on, you guys. I'm going to show you something. Why? I've been looking at this over and over and over and over and over and over. Why are you invested in this man's life of destroying him? Why? Are you with Jacqueline? Jacqueline and you been going together when Trezel's out? That's why he can't work. He's jealous. Can't keep his woman down. And then you move right next door to him. And the first thing Trezel says is, I want to check the houses around here. The kid's gonna be around here. The kid's gonna be around here. That's what he said. Didn't he look stupid when he said that? I mean, we was like, what is he talking about? The kid's gonna be around here. I want to check the houses. That don't make no sense. But he didn't say nothing. And Jacqueline swam left and right and swam left and right. And we're like, maybe that's why Wanda is sitting there saying, you got it right, but you're wrong. The kids being taken, but my kids ain't got nothing to do. And you know what I was thinking? My whole thinking is maybe he knows Trezel and Jacqueline really, really well. That Jacqueline sometimes leave those kids in the house by themselves and lock them in there and treat them bad. And they were getting ready to go somewhere. And he waited because he said sooner or later she gonna leave them kids because she takes her kids and she take these other kids because they bright skinned and everything. And these other kids, she don't really like them kids. She didn't already tell me she don't like them kids. I know her very well. So one of these days they go to the store or whatever have you. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to be recording them. If I want her or whatever, she needs to lose them kids or whatever. I know I'll be thinking of the impossible, but it's possible. Trust and believe. Women leave the kids at home, lock the door, and say, whatever. Now, they could have came back, and he just didn't show us that and whatever, and then left again and came back, and he just showed us whatever. Because if you really look at that video when he's showing it, it actually went from daytime to nighttime to daytime. And he started at 11 o'clock and went to 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. But I seen a nighttime in there and I said, hey, what did we just miss? And he was like, oh, I just fast forwarded. Well, yeah, but there was a nighttime in there. And how was that? He was an hour off. And what else did he put off in there that we don't know? And I thought with DVRs and everything like that, when DVRs, it doesn't matter. The time changes. You don't have to go set those. I thought that they're set.
Yes, ma'am. That's right.
And then isn't it really funny that used to be a weed house and the first people that put some money up is some people that got the weed store? It's this weird. And then the mom got a problem with weed. I mean,
Right. But you know what? That is all good. It's just everything was going to come together. And then a lot of people be locked up.
you think so?
Yes, I believe. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it.
TX says, I can't keep up anymore. I can't either. You guys,
You know, that's the reason why, they're not putting out information, too much information and stuff, because these people, they know who they, they know who they want. They just, I feel like they're just, turn that system together, and then make it a rest. So,
you know what was so weird? And I'm gonna tell you, I watch these videos over and over and over. And yeah, I know I be giving these other people, but I really do like AV Watchman. And so I don't have a problem watching this video about 50 times a day. I'll do it. But I watch that video and I watch it and I watch it. He walks in the house and he doesn't know this guy from Adam. And he just comes and stops. But he was gonna meet some guy. And the guy, they're standing out there talking, and it seems like their whole conversation is way off, to be honest with you. And so he gets in the house, and the little dog wagging his tail. The dog don't bark or anything. But while he's in there, the lady says hi to him, and then the lady's in the other room, and she's watching some, and I don't know if Mike got kids or something, but the dog start barking. The dog is like, the dog is barking, and they say, the dog's name is I don't know, Bear. They say shut up, Bear. And I thought, well, I hear the TV, but I mean it's a kid, and I hear something, but I thought it was the TV, and it may be the TV, but I hear the TV. I think it's the TV. I really do think it's the TV, but I hear, and somebody else got to go over there and listen to it. And I'm not trying to give people views or anything, but I hear a kid say, "I want to go home." But I believe it was the TV. But the dog start barking. I'm like, why is the dog barking? The dog wasn't barking when he came in the house, and the dog shouldn't be barking with people in the house that they know. Why is the dog just acting a fool in the house? And they say, shut up, Bear. I watch this stuff, and I watch it over and over and over because I think that we're missing something. And I'm like, why is the dog barking? And then he leaves the room and go in there. And then AV say something. He's like, what was that? And then he said something about my son. Do Mike even got kids? He said, my son. So AV must have heard something. And AV said, what was that? And he said, my son. And then AV said, your son? Oh, okay, man. And I'm like, it was just way off. But I think the police needs to at least, I know, but I think they need to check the neighbors. Not only just check the neighbors, take them dogs over there and see if them kids ever been in that house over there. And if I was in California, I would just do it so that he can clear his name, because it just looks suspicious to me. And I'm not pointing my finger at nobody. It's just all the activity that Mike has been in, with, giving up the footage, and you already know Trezell, and then you went over there and put some stuff up on the house, and then got, y'all arguing and beefing, and you calling his phone. Why are you calling a YouTuber phone? I don't get it. I don't know what's going on.
See, you have to, in order to figure things out, you have to, think, and, think like a person. Try, put yourself, think how they think, think what things that they would do and not do, but then there are also criminals that are proper. So, but everybody is perfect. And all criminals are perfect. not all supposed to get away with things.
Right.
You know,
Right. But,
the legal
the only thing that I know everybody's not perfect, but the only thing that they have to do is go over there with the dogs and let the dogs smell. Get a scent of the babies, a real scent. Don't let Trezell and them give you a scent. Let the biological mom. I mean, it's almost impossible to know who to trust, to be honest with you.
Yes, it is.
But there's got to be somebody that you can go to get these babies sent. But you know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
One of the boys' name means bear. Their dog name is Bear. Hey, Papa, what's going on?
The dog dishes.
The dog already ate.
Oh.
Adrian fed the dog.
Oh.
And I don't know what he did with the dog dish, but I'll find it.
Okay.
He already ate and gave him water. What you say now?
Well, I'm gonna send you that screenshot that I took during the interview. So you can start to see, what the family, what the family thinks of it. Because, like I said, that it's like it is what to me, like they're looking at Mike instead of paying attention to what the lady, saying to them. So they're paying attention, but they're not giving her the attention that is needed to understand what she's saying. So I'm gonna send that picture over to you, and you can, I don't mind saying what the family.
Right. Well, I was just we was dropping little nuggets and then some of the little things we were looking at. Like I said, I never point a finger, but I am inquisitive on stuff like that because it doesn't certain things don't make sense to me. Like, why would the neighbor be so invested? You know what I'm saying?
His name is Rankin.
Huh?
His name is Rankin.
Red.
It's Rankin. His name is Rankin.
Ringing?
Rankin. Yes, Mike. His name is Rankin. I mean, like I said,
What do you mean, red?
No, it's Rankin.
Oh, it's ringing.
Yes, Rankin.
Oh, you mean his name keep coming up? Keep coming up?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they named the dog. She said Bear. She called the dog was barking or something. She said, "Shut up, Bear." But I know I heard a little boy voice say, "I want to go home," but I thought it was TV.
What?
On the video, with AV and they watching the video and everything. I thought it was I believe it's the TV. I believe it's the TV. I'm just being honest with you guys. I mean, I could be wrong, but I believe it's the TV. Don't quote me because I could be wrong, but I do believe it's the TV that's on. And the kid, it's just all these coincidences don't make sense. And the dog was barking at the time, and the little boy says, "I want to go home." And then AV said something. They were talking, and then AV said, "What was that?" And then he was like, "My son." He said, "Oh, that's your son or something." And I was, well, you got to go back and, girl, you know what? I've been listening to it all day long. I go to sleep listening to it. And I'm just telling you, that's what I heard. And if you can't even quiet their conversation down to hear it, but trust and believe. I got it downloaded. I just didn't upload it to the YouTube channel, and we were gonna go over it. I was gonna stop it right there and say, "You guys hear it?" Because I got it. Oh, you better believe I got it. Well, I've been calling you all day and you ain't been answering the phone, or we could have went over it, but yeah, right, whatever. Sherry said, "Where all this info come from?" Huh? Yes, Tracy, watch it again. You know what? If you guys want me to download that particular part or go over there and get it, I will, because I know 90% of you guys will not do it. You will not do it. And I know you're not going to do it. 90% of the people in here are not going to do it. I mean, you can skip through everything, but the dog is like, and then she's got the TV on. The TV's going, and I hear the kids say, "I want to go home," and I was like, "Girl," I was ready, I was ready to call the police. And I was like, "That's got to be the TV. Let me play it again. That's got to be the TV." And I played it again, and I was like, "It sounds like the TV." I said, "I hate to be wrong, but I heard what I heard." You learn, you see something new. Yeah, just like I seen that truck that was parked on the side where that person stepped out when they was on the 19th, when they was going down the street. They were actually watching Trezell and Jacqueline. That I believe. I don't, and I don't know why he said, "Oh no, they were just getting mail." And then he had nerves to say the reason why he parks like that so they can't see because of the cameras they got over there. If you just move there yourself, how do you know what they can see? If Mike just moved there in October, how do you know what your neighbors across the street can see? I don't know how he's all this information man. And then he said, and he's always saying something negative. And he even also says to AV, you can't leave a 3 and a 4-year-old at home by themselves. Those kids are not old enough to be left home by themselves. That's what he says. AV asked him before, "You don't see no kids over there?" He said, "No, I never see no kids over there." I'm just saying. Yeah. I'm going to get off of this live, go take me a nice shower. I'll call you in a minute. Okay, man. All righty. Well, I'm going to see that picture before you end. I'm going to send you that picture so you can share the family quick, please. You're going to send me the picture so I can do what? So you can share with the family. Okay. Oh, okay. I'll wait for you to send me the picture. I'll share with the family. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay, you guys. So we're waiting on this picture to come in. Let me see. And then I'm gonna let you guys go. Oh, it's right here. She sent it quick too. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Let me see the picture. Oh, hold on, you guys. I gotta download the picture because this person's phone number comes with the picture. So let me download it. So you guys will not get that person's phone number. So this is the picture she wants you guys to see. I really need to clean my phone. Oh my God. So embarrassed. Okay. Here we go. She wanted you guys to see the picture. That's Mike in the middle. You guys see? Let me blow it up a little bit. So she's saying, what she's saying is that Trezell and Jacqueline is looking at Mike. That's what she's saying. Let's see Mike. It's hard to see him. But that's what she's saying, you guys. That if you go back on that interview and watch the interview, Jacqueline and Trezell both looked back at Mike before they, before they made that statement. It was like, I would like to go in the houses around here. And Jacqueline was looking at him like, what he talking about? Like, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm just saying, you guys. I'm gonna get off of here. You guys, I love you. You guys, make sure if you do not have our other channel, please get that other channel because I'm gonna start doing some lives on that. And your girl is back. So you guys gonna have to deal with me a little bit, okay? And I'll see you guys Friday at 5 p.m. Central Time. If we have anything, I will make sure you guys get it and we'll share it out. I don't care, share it out. And we'll see. I don't think I downloaded what I wanted to download. Nope, I never did. And I will see you guys later. Let's see here. I didn't download what I wanted to download. Oh my God. No, I did not. It's okay.
House and has not had any kids anywhere in the house. House and has not had any kids anywhere in the house. House and has not had any kids anywhere in the house. House and has not had any kids anywhere in the house.
That's what he says. That house has not has any kids in it. Hey family, let me share with you what Nora's closet has on her racks right now. You guys are gonna love this. Everything that a woman loves. We're coming into 2021. She has your Versace, she has your Gucci, and your authentic handbag. She also has your perfume. If you guys are looking for Chanel or CK or Gucci, this is the place to be. Make sure when you go over there, tell her SP News sent you. You're not going to regret it. Are you a Warriors for Children and she'll work with you? You can walk on the runway with this one, you guys. I guarantee it.